Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hu, and today's practice will be a very short yoga warm-up. And we're going to stretch all of the major muscle groups in a short amount of time to get you ready for whatever other form of exercise you're going to be doing. Let's begin in child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees apart. Walk your palms out in front of you. Allow your heart to melt down towards the earth. Drop your chest down, relax your shoulders, and keep them away from your ears. Soften your hips towards your heels. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. Start to take deep breath into the belly. Inhale, exhale through the nose. 5 breaths in this pose. Let's bring our palms to touch. You're staying in child's pose, but just start to bend the elbows so you can send your palms to rest behind your neck. Your fingertips are pointing towards your tailbone. You should feel a bit stretch through your triceps. Keep pressing your collarbones down. 2 more deep breaths, in and out through the nose. Let's release our palms down. Press yourself into a tabletop pose. Palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips for cat and cow. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze up. As you exhale, round your spine, bring chin to chest, curl tailbone under. Inhale, drop the belly, curl tailbone up. Elbows stay straight. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Last round. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, come back to center. Let's bring more attention to our extremities now. So curl your toes under. Start to sit your hips towards your heels. Flip your palms. Your fingers are now pointing towards your knees. Press your wrists and palms down into the mat. Keep your shoulders down and away from the ears. Maybe walk your palms in a little bit so you can really rest your hips down onto your heels. You should be feeling a nice stretch through the back of your feet and even through the forearms into the wrists and the palms of the hand. Let's stay kneeling. You can choose to curl your toes back under or stay sitting back onto your heels or ankles. Come into gate pose from here. Step your left leg out. Your toes are pointing up parallel to the shorter edge of your mat. On the inhale, right arm rises up towards the sky, sliding your left palm down your left leg. Right fingertips reach up and over. Feel your breath go all the way into your belly. Let's come into a side bend. On the inhale, rise all the way back up. And this time, drop your right palm down onto the mat underneath your right shoulder and lift left fingertips up. So you're creating a nice long diagonal line from your left fingertips all the way down into your left foot. Slowly lift yourself up, back to the center. We will be switching sides, and this time your right leg steps out. As your inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Slide your right palm down. Come into your side bend. Pull yourself back up back to the center. Stretch left palm. Right fingers reach up and over. Nice diagonal line through the right side of your body. Slowly come back through to the center. Release your forearms down onto the mat. You want to make sure that your elbows are a little bit less than shoulder width distance apart. Let's take forearm plank. As you walk your feet back, lifting your knees off of the mat, forming one long line from the crown of your head, all the way down into your heels. If you need to keep your knees down onto the mat, then go ahead and do just that. If you want extra challenge, right leg lifts up towards the sky. Hold here. Take deep breath into the belly, squeezing your inner thighs together. Lower right foot down, switch sides. Left leg rises up, owning a few inches. Left hip is rolling down. Stay strong through the shoulders. Exhale, lower it down. Let's come into dolphin pose. Walk your feet in, lift your hips up towards the sky. Keep your head off the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to, especially if your hamstrings are really tight. Start to walk your feet out until you can lower your belly down onto the mat. From here, let's go into downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Palms are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. Curl your tailbone up towards the sky. And plank pose. Take a Sphinx pose. A little bit of back bend as you reach your heart forward. Relax your shoulders down. Slow and steady breath. Press back through a tabletop pose. Step your right foot forward in between your palms to the top of the mat. Coming into a low lunge, we're just starting to warm up through our left hip flexor. Let's come into a twist. Keep your left palm down as you inhale. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. You can always look up at your right fingertips. If that makes you lose your balance or cause any tension in your neck, just keep your gaze wherever works for you. Exhale, set your right palm back. Let's move into half splits. Start to straighten through your right leg, flexing your right toes towards your face. Both palms down onto the mat. 2 more deep breaths. As your hips go back, bow down forward over that right leg. Inhale, exhale. Start to bend back through your right knee. Step your right foot next to your left and plank pose. 2 deep breaths. Engage the core. Exhale, come all the way down onto your belly. Take cobra. Palms stay down onto the mat. Inhale, chin and chest lift up. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows towards your ribs. Exhale, lower all the way back down and press back through your tabletop pose. And let's take the low lunge on the other side. Left foot step forward, feeling a deep stretch through your right hip flexor. Keep your fingertips or palms down onto the mat. Back of the neck is long so you are not looking up too high. Set up for a twist. Right palm stays down as you inhale. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Either look up or just keep your gaze neutral in front of you. Imagine you are hugging your belly button to spine so that this twist is coming from your lower back and lower belly as opposed to owning from your shoulders. 1 more inhale here. Exhale, bring your left palm down. Straighten your left leg, come into the half split, flexing your left toes towards your face. This time, focus on hugging that left hip back, right hip forward as you bow down over that left leg. Getting deeper into your hamstrings, really starting to warm up the lower body. Bend back through your left knees. Step your left foot back to meet your right in plank pose. Shoulders over wrists. Inner thighs are hugging in towards each other. Take a few deep breaths as you reach your heart forward. From here, we will lower to cobra or a chaturanga, so keep your legs straight as you bend your elbows at a 90-degree angle. On an inhale, take upward facing dog into your back. Relax your shoulders as much as you can. From here, let's go into downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Palms are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. Curl your tailbone up towards the sky. Paddle your feet, pressing your chest towards your thighs. If you need, you can bend your knees, bend your legs. Your legs do not have to be perfectly straight. When you are ready, start to lower your knees down onto the mat. Come into a kneeling pose. Maybe stacking your palms onto your thighs. Relax your shoulders. Start to slow your breath. Just feel all of the feeling through your body. Feel the areas that have been targeted. Feel your breath go all the way down to your belly, to your navel. Join your palms together at the front of your heart. Let's take a final deep breath. Breath in through the nose, out through your mouth. I'm bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing this class with me today. Please remember to subscribe my channel, like this video and share it with your friends. I hope you feel nice and warmed up, ready to tackle your next exercise. Thank you so much. Namaste.